Cheney?
Mrs.
Mrs. Cheney.
We were friends. We went out for drinks after a promotion. Almost half his income, if that's what he actually said.
A nice suit.
I shop clearance.
Okay.
I do pretty well in sales.
In fairness, he wasn't alone in knocking you up.
I get that.
You
And I
kinda
took 100%
played a fair
responsibility for that
role
child for a full 12 months.
So I'm already paying $855 a month.
That would be in the best interest of the child to at least make sure that the daycare expenses covered. But there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Is it Miss or Mrs. Cheney?
Mrs.
Miss, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So, we were friends. We went out for drinks after a promotion, and everybody else left. It left us two. Had a little too much to drink. Anyway, I ended up pregnant. He's completely out of the picture. Doesn't answer text calls, whatever. All of a sudden, he comes to me and says he wants to be a part of our kid's life. And I said, okay, well, you're going to have to give me child support. I'm not just going to let you all of a sudden.
She thought he was gone forever. One wild night turned into an unexpected pregnancy, and just like that, he disappeared. No calls, no messages, no support. For 18 months, she raised their child alone. Now, out of nowhere, he wants to come back and be a father. But she's not letting him in that easily. She's asking the court for child support, and the courtroom is about to heat up.
Be dad, be a part of our kid's life. And I said, okay, well, you're going to have to give me child support. I'm not just going to let you all of a sudden be dad, And
How old is the child?
He's 18 months.
Okay.
18 months, yep.
Okay, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he's like, well, I can't pay child support, but I'll pay the daycare bill. Daycare's $855 a month. Okay. He claims he only makes $24,000 a year. That adds up to almost half his income, if that's what he actually said. I mean, this is not the way a guy who lives a life of $24,000. I mean, that suit probably costs half that or something.
She tells the judge that after all this time, he said, I can't pay child support, but I'll cover the daycare bill. The daycare costs $855 a month. He claims he only makes $24,000 a year, but somehow he's affording that payment. That's nearly half his income if he's telling the truth. His expensive-looking suit says otherwise. The numbers don't match his lifestyle, and both the judge and the courtroom are starting to question him.
Lives a life of $24,000. I mean, that suit probably costs half that or something.
He has a nice suit.
I shop clearance.
Okay.
I do pretty well in sales.
He shops on clearance.
Okay. I've never seen that suit at JCPenney, but all right.
Okay. So $855 a month in daycare. You say you make $24,000 a year.
$24,000 a year, that is
And
correct.
I do have his tax returns that he produced showing $24,000 a year, but you're self-employed?
That is correct.
So you did your own tax return?
I do, yes.
So is it accurate, or did you manipulate it?
If you're questioning if I'm being honest in my tax returns,
Yes.
I am being honest in my tax returns, Your Honor.
Okay.
He insists he's broke, but that designer suit tells another story. She questions the tax return he filed himself. Could he be hiding income to avoid paying proper child support? The judge grows more suspicious and begins digging into the details.
If I'm being honest in my tax returns,
Yes.
I am being honest in my tax returns, Your Honor.
Okay. And I can only go based off of what he produces. Living-wise, do you live with someone?
I'm in an apartment sharing situation right now with the money I make every month, and with basically close to half of my salary going to pay for daycare for our child. I've got to share. I can't afford my own place on my own.
Okay. And living expenses, they're shared between your roommates?
Pretty much we kind of split the groceries, things like that, utilities.
He tells the court he's living with roommates just to get by, and that half his income goes to daycare. But she's done the math and it doesn't add up. The numbers don't make sense, and the judge is clearly listening closely.
Your roommates?
Pretty much we kind of split the groceries, things like that. Utilities get split evenly.
Okay. Well, then that kind of makes sense. So you're asking, what exactly are you asking for him to do?
My point is that it seems kind of sketchy that he can afford almost $900 a month in daycare, but won't pay child support. I feel like there's something going on with the money situation. There's got to be a reason why he's doing things the way he does.
So you want him to pay $855 in daycare and child support?
I mean, he wants to be a part of his life.
That wasn't my question.
Okay.
Do you want him to pay $855 in daycare as well as pay child support on top?
She looks the judge in the eye and asks, how can he pay $855 for daycare, but nothing else for our child? She believes he's playing financial games to avoid his responsibilities. The judge starts pushing him for clear, honest answers.
Responsible for. So now we're saying, well, instead of basing it off of $349, potentially lowering it, or at least the two of us coming to some sort of agreement saying, you know, I'm already paying 45% of my salary. I've got to pay now $968 a month, which is, again, more than double what I'm supposed to be paying in child support.
You've been paying, although it's 3 times the amount, you've been comfortably paying this. This isn't something that she necessarily, well, when I say comfortably, I don't know.
The judge explains that Texas law allows flexibility. He offers them a chance to settle. $750, $700. Whatever you can agree on, make it official. It's now up to them to compromise or let the court decide the outcome.
You decide to do $700, let's say you decide to say $750, that's what you can do. But based on what you all have been telling me, you've been paying daycare, it's $855. That would be in the best interest of the child to at least make sure that the daycare expense is covered.
Understood.
So, like I said, if you guys decide to come with something different, you can come back and modify that, and I'd be happy to enter in the number that you all come up with. Is there anything further today? Okay. Anything further?
No.
Okay. Well, there's nothing further. You all are dismissed.
In the end, the judge makes it official. $855 for daycare and $113 for health insurance. Total of $968 per month. The gavel falls. But for this fractured family, the real work begins now. Can they move forward? Can they find peace? If you believe in justice for every child, like, comment, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments that matter.